Okay, good morning, everyone. Good morning to our distinguished matter judges and our finalists. Thank you very much for joining us today, and it is a great pleasure to welcome you to the Innovation Challenge final pitch in Circle 1. Thank you very much for everyone for taking the time to be part of this special occasion. First and foremost, we would like to express our sincere gratitude to our matter judges. Thank you very much for sharing your time, your expertise, and your guidance. Your insight and encouragement play a vital role in helping our young innovators refine their ideas and grow through this experience. And to all of our finalists, congratulations for reaching this stage. Being here today reflects not only the strength of your ideas, but also your dedication, creativity, and hard work throughout this journey. Today's session is an opportunity for you to present your innovation, share the story behind your project, and engage in a meaningful discussion with our matter judges. As this is an online final pitch session, we kindly ask everyone to keep their microphone mute unless they are speaking, and to ensure a smooth and respectful discussion throughout the program. Once again, thank you very much, everyone, for being here. We are very excited to listen to the inspiring ideas that we presented today. Without further ado, let us begin the Innovation Challenge final pitch. We wish all the finalists the best of luck and the very best for the presentation. But before we start the final page, I would like to kindly remind everyone to rename your Zoom ID with your project name underscore your own name. If the admin found anyone without this naming, we will put them in the breakout in the waiting room. So please make sure that you have renamed your ID accordingly. And just as a kind reminder, throughout the final page, we will live stream it to our social media, our Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. This session later on will be photographed and recorded for the purpose of Festival Karya, and the photos and videos taken can be published on Kryacademia, ICIA Global, and Krya Global social media for inspiring learning purposes. There are 4 evaluation criteria for the Innovation Challenge. The first, how well you define your problem. The second one, your inventing process. The third one, how realistic is your solution? And the last one, your pitch. So make sure you do your best in these 4 criteria. Now, let me introduce to our first mentor judge, Dr. Oxygen from Malaysia. Dr. Oxygen is an educator and community builder who works at the intersection of the vocational education, digital inclusion, and youth empowerment in Malaysia. As a lead trainer for Diploma in Business Management at College Vocational Batu Lanjang, he designed learning experiences that equip students with practical skills and the confidence to contribute to the communities. Dr. Oxygen also served as the head of Industrial and Agency Collaboration Operation Unit, where he leads initiatives on AI literacy, sustainability, and community-based problems, solving in partnership with government agencies, industry, and local NGOs. His work is grounded in the belief that equitable access to skills and mentorship can transform the life trajectories to underserved youth. So we have with here our first matter judge, Dr. Oxygen. Good morning, doctor. How are you today?
Good morning. I'm fine.
Okay, doctor. Do you have any encouragement for our finalists today, doctor?
Give your best shot. Okay. All the best, everyone.
Thank you very much, doctor. So that is our first matter judge for the Innovation Challenge Circle 1. Our second mentor judge, please introduce Miss Imama Medun Ali. Miss Imama Ali is STEM program coordinator and lead facilitator for K-8 learners. With a background in development economics, she is interested in exploring the role of STEM education in supporting economic growth and community development. She works closely with students and educators to design engaging hands-on learning experiences that encourage curiosity, problem solving, and critical thinking. Through her work, she aims to make STEM learning more accessible and meaningful for young learners while helping them develop skills that are relevant for the future. And lastly, as a reminder, everyone, all the participants will do the live pitching to present the solution and innovation with a maximum time limit of 3 minutes. If you have passed the 3 minutes time limit, the committee will stop your screen sharing and us, as the moderator, will proceed to the Q&A session. Yes. Please make sure that the presentation slide is ready to be shared. And if you have, please prepare your prototype 2D or 3D designs to be demonstrated to the judges. After you finish your pitch, there will be a question and answer session by our mentor judges with a maximum time limit of 5 minutes. And lastly, before we start the final pitch, let us introduce ourselves. So my name is Jeremy. I'm one of the moderators for today's final pitch, and I have with me today Mr. Timothy Ryan as our second moderator today. Okay, I hope you guys are ready. Wish you the best of luck. We will officially start the final pitch.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jeremy, for the short encouragement for our finalists for today in the Innovation Challenge. So for today, we will have 11 teams that will pitch in this Innovation Challenge. There are 11 teams, and we will start from the first team, which is from the project Green Cycle Smart System by Clive Terrence Wijaya, Clarence Arion Guo, and Bradley Jevarel Guo. You may proceed to screen share first to make sure you are ready. Okay. Okay, the screen share is good. Okay. Green Cycle Smart System, your pitching is 3 minutes, starting from now. Good luck.
Hello everyone, my name is Clive
My name is Clarence.
My name is Bradley.
and we are from
Surabaya
Surabaya Grammar School, Indonesia. Today, we present Green Cycle Smart System, a smart solution to transform schools into waste-free and sustainable learning spaces through AI-based waste classification and smart robotic green innovation. Our mission is simple: one system, 3 stations, and zero waste.
In many schools, waste is still mixed in one bin. Food waste and plastic are thrown away together. There is no environmental learning process. Waste is seen as a trash, not as a resource. This problem inspired us to create a smart circular system.
Our solution is Green Cycle Smart System, which transforms waste into value to three smart stations. EcoSort Station separate waste, EcoGo Station mix compost and plant, EcoBig Station recycle plastic from waste to green future.
First, the EcoSort station. We built a prototype called SortiBot using CyberPy, Lego Spike, and MBot. It used webcam for AI image classification, also ultrasonic sensor and soil moisture sensor. The robot automatically separates organic and non-organic waste, making waste sorting smart, fast, and efficient.
Next, Eco Station. It turns organic waste into new life. We have two robots, the compost bot and the grow bot. The compost bot uses 3D printed components, CyberPi, and the motor, also with the Lego Spike. It processes organic waste into compost using controlled mixing and temperature monitoring. Next, the grow bot. It uses the hub, Lego Spike, ultrasonic sensor, and the motor. It plants seeds and spreads compost automatically in the school garden.
Finally, the EcoBrick station. It is built using Lego Spike Prime with hub and motor. Here we use compactor pot to compress plastic waste into bottles and turning it into strong eco bricks. Here are eco brick product examples: flower pot and tables. Plastic is no longer waste; it becomes building material.
Our project's impact is it reduces school waste, creates green learning spaces, and strengthens STEM skills. It also inspires a greener mindset for the future. Our system makes organic waste turn into compost for school gardens. Plastic waste turns into eco bricks for useful school products. Nothing is wasted, everything has value.
This is not just robotic, this is education transformation. We combine sustainability, engineering, and real-world application.
We don't just build robots; we build a circular school ecosystem. One system,
3 station,
Zero waste, green cycle smart system, transforming schools.
transforming mindset.
transforming the future.
Thank you.
Nice. Thank you for the pitch. Green Cycle Smart System. And we have enough time. So let us begin for the Q&A session from the mentor judges. May I proceed for Mr. Dr. O.C. Jan?
Thank you so much, moderator. Hi, good morning. How are you today?
Morning.
Yeah,
Good.
all right. So thank you so much for your interesting presentation. I have two questions for you. So the first one, how does your AI or your machine, okay, make sure that the waste is sorted correctly if the waste is dirty or mixed?
Oh, for that, we have used AI training model from the MBot. So it will study the type of organic. So let's say if it's mixed, it will throw it one by one, like to organic and unorganic. It'll sort it correctly depending on the trash.
Very interesting. So I think this one you miss out in your technical part or the procedure part, then it will be better for you to add in. Okay. So following by my second question, how much? It's talking about the money. So how much would it cost for a school to use and maintain this system?
For this one, our project right now is just the prototype. So it still uses expensive materials such as an educational material such as MBOT and Lego Spike. But in the future, we plan to use industrial components such as metal and wood, like that,
Only material like metal.
and then metal and wood. But I think if we around the prototype right now, it's probably around 30 million rupiah right now. 30 million rupiah.
50 million rupiah. All right. Thank you so much for your answer. Okay, so I have one recommendation for your project, Green Cycle Smart System. Okay, so try to testing this system in your school or maybe in other school and to see how well it works in daily use. Okay, so you may put it in, it could be your testimony and you can showcase to other peers, other teachers, and even your potential investor as well. All right. So I wish you all the best. Thank you. I pass back to the moderator.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. Ozi Jen, for the questions and also for the feedbacks that you have given for the Green Cycle Smart System. Maybe from myself, I have another question. Because Green Cycle Smart System, what you have shown us is very interesting to make a very eco-friendly environment, especially in the school. So maybe it's just a simple question. Other than the benefits that you have already present to us all here, other than making a building material and stuff, what is the benefit, especially in schools? Like you are already told us, like transforming schools. What is the main benefit from Green Cycle Smart System for the educational?
Oh, so our system, it also teaches how to manage waste for students. So like students know how to differentiate between organic and non-organic waste. It also gives a good environmental learning and how to save the environment with sustainable and lifelong habits that they could also share to families and communities.
Okay, thank you. So it's in the educational side. So it will be probably in motivating about how to sort between the organics and the inorganics, right? I see. Very interesting. Thank you. From Green Cycle Smart System, I
Thank
think
you. Thank you.
the question is from it's all. Thank you, Clive, Clarence, and Bradley,
Yeah.
for the wonderful pitch. We will start to continue to our next group. Okay. Okay. For our second finalist is Kiora Mikaela Hutabara, Riley Rain Rizel Kosasi, and Brandon Nathanael with the title of project EcoVolt from Waste to Watts from Indonesia. Okay. For EcoVolt, you may try to share screen first to make sure there's no technical problems. Hello, EcoVolt. Are you having technical problems in the screen sharing?
Oh, please wait.
Okay. Hello, EcoVolt. Are you still having technical problems in screen sharing? If you're still having technical problems, it's okay. Maybe we can. Yes, sorry.
Yeah, we still have technical problem.
Okay. Okay. So because of the technical problems, okay. Maybe we can go over to the next group first. Is it okay for EcoVolt?
Sorry, sir. Okay, sir.
Okay, very well. Sorry for the wait, everyone. We are going to our next finalist, or the third finalist, which is Dominicus Desley, Devin Cornelius Salim, Peter Samuel Pakpahan, with the title of the project, Sunloop Seedforge from Indonesia. Okay, is is everyone here? Devin, Dominicus, and
Yes,
Peter?
Yes.
yes, we're here.
Okay. Okay, nice guys. You may try to screen share first to make sure there are no technical problems. Okay, screen share is in. You
Share the
can
screen. Show.
show it full soon. Okay, okay guys, your pitch is only for 3 minutes, so make sure with the time. Good luck and all the best.
Good morning, judges and the other people here. We are Team Seedforge or Sunloop Seedforge from Regina Pacis, Jakarta. Did you know that 10% of global emissions come from the food waste? In cities like Jakarta, this waste ends up in landfills, creating methane gas 25 times more potent than CO2. Our objective is simple: reduce waste at the source, turn it into useful product, and provide hands-on STEM learning for students. We don't just teach climate action; we build the tools for it.
So I'll explain. And then we make the tree model unit using recycled PET and cardboard to create a zero emission circular economy. The process follows a systematic 4 steps workflow. First is preparation. We slice the food scraps thin to maximize the surface area. Then second is dehydration. Our solar dehydrator uses a reflective base to dry waste in around 4 to 8 hours. The third is pulverization. Dried the scraps are ground into a nutrient-rich powder. And four is conversion. We mix the powder with a starch binder and a charcoal dust, then press it into seed pellets for urban farming or full fuel briquettes for clean energy. It's efficient, low cost, and easy to replicate. So this is the system design that we built. Okay.
Okay, so our project doesn't just manage waste, it also helps students understand climate issues. Through SeedForge, classrooms can become small laboratories. Students can absorb moisture loss, measure mass yields, and test seed germination. One unit can divert about 15.6 kilograms of waste each year. If we scale it up to 100,000 units, we could divert around 1,560 tons of waste. This can also avoid around 2,000 tons of CO2 emissions annually. By turning trash into useful tools for gardening and clean energy, we support the SDGs for education, responsible consumption, and climate action. For your time, we say thank you.
So this is our reference that we use. And thank you for listening and your attention. God bless you.
Okay, thank you, Sunloop Seedforge, for the amazing pitch. Now we are going to move for the Q&A session, and the first question will be starting by my own. For Miss Imama, I think she cannot come due to some personal activities that she must attend. So I'll be and Mr. Jeremy will be the one who will be taking cover her. So once again, thank you, Sunloop Seedforge, for the amazing pitch. One question from me is like this. What makes you what inspires you to start this interesting project? Because there are a lot of innovation, especially in promoting about the environmental factors and everything. So, what inspires you, and what makes this innovation different from the other innovations that are still in the world?
Okay, so our inspiration came from a simple observation in many homes and schools. Like food scraps go straight into the trash. So once they reach landfills, they produce methane, which has much stronger warning impact than carbon dioxide. And at the same time, we noticed like two other issue. Like first, students often learn environmental science only from textbook, and then the second one, many waste solution require electricity or expensive equipment. So we wanted to solve both problems with one idea. Uh, this idea, the Sunloop seedforge.
Okay, thank you. It's very interesting. So, more or less, the main focus also, other than promoting about the climate change, it's also promote to enhance the learning about the environmental science in school, right? I
Yes.
see. Okay, very interesting. Thank you from Sunloop Seaforge. Maybe that is all from me for my first question. Maybe from Dr. O. Jiang, do you have any questions or maybe an opinion?
Hi, thank you so much. Hi, Sunloop Seaforge team. Very well done on your presentation. I have two questions for your team. So the first question is, how much food waste can one Sunloop unit process in a day? Am I audible?
Yes, you are audible, doctor.
May I answer?
Yeah, please.
Okay, so one unit can divert around mm, probably around like 1,000 food waste. Wait, no. Uh, wait. One unit can divert about. Wait.
Okay, let me
Like
just take over
1,000
the
ton
question.
of food waste.
Okay,
So,
I
uh,
understand that you're trying to say that your unit, okay, could divert, okay, 15.6 kg waste, okay, like per year. Okay, but I'm wonder that, okay, how do you get this information? It's just like a prediction, or you really run this project for a year, that's why you get this project from your real practice,
mostly from prediction and
just prediction.
estimation.
Okay,
Yeah.
so it's fine for the prediction then, but it will be good for you to share or showcase some real data with all the judges or with the peers as well. Okay, because even though just a prototype, but we are consider the evidence-based practice as well. All right. So followed by my last question, how will your team encourage people or other school to actually use your product or your so-called system? Do you have any like roadshow or any campaign, okay, for using your prototype? Especially during the Earth Day or any environmental day. Okay, so you maybe will join the roadshow and promoting your prototype. So I'm wondering, could you please share with me?
We have three strategies right now. The first one is introduce the seedforge to schools projects. So the student build the unit, measure the waste, and track the result. That's the first one. And the second one is accessibility, or the design is use recycled PET, cardboard, and simple tools. So people build the unit at very low cost. And the third one is community sharing. So like we plan workshops and open source guides to some schools and neighborhoods also to replicate the design.
I would say very, very good job. But unfortunately, you didn't share with us, okay, through your slide. So, which is this all a very, very good effort from your team because we would like to know that how do you promoting your project to other school, okay, even your school as well. Okay, so I do have, you mentioned about accessibility, okay, which I think are very, very good keywords, okay, because it will be best, okay, or better, okay, for you to test how many food scrap, okay, that your system can process in one day. So who knows, your potential investor might get to know about this. All right. So I think that's all from my side. Thank you. Pass back to moderator.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. OC Jen, for the question and the feedback for Sunloop Seedforge. And we are already run out of the time for this Q&A session. Thank you for Sunloop Seedforge. All the best. And your innovation is quite interesting. Thank you. Now we'll proceed to our next finalist that we have already skipped before, which is EcoVolt from Waste to Watts by Kiora Michaela Hutabarat, Riley Rain Rizel Kosase, and Brandon Nathanael from Indonesia. Hello, Kiora, Riley, and Brandon. Do you guys hear me?
Yes, sir.
Okay, you may screen share first to make sure there's no technical problems, EcoVolt. Okay, very nice. There are no technical problems, okay? Very well. Your pitching time is 3 minutes. Good luck and all the best for your team.
Thank you, sir. Good morning, everyone. We are Team EcoVolt. My name is Riley as a team member. My name is Krya as the team leader.
My name is Brandon as a team member.
Today, we are excited to present our work and share our ideas with you. We hope you enjoy our presentation. Introduction. Schools produce large amounts of organic waste from canteen scraps, which often end up in landfills and release harmful greenhouse gases like methane and carbon dioxide. This project uses a microbial fuel cell, a bioelectrochemical device that uses microorganisms to break down food waste and generate electricity. Common substrates include rice, vegetable peels, and leftover meals.
The solutions are helps reduce organic waste from home or at schools, makes clean energy from things that people usually throw away, helps people understand why managing waste and use of renewable energy is important, works simple learning tool to learn about electricity and microbes, and use a common materials and easy to build.
The materials are a jar, soil, organic waste, graphite from an old pencil, zinc nail, cable clips, and a small LED.
And these are the steps. First, fill the jar halfway with wet soil and chopped food waste. Second, put a zinc nail deep into the soil.
Third, place charcoal or graphite near the top. Fourth, connect the wires. zinc to LED negative, carbon to LED positive.
Fifth, wait a few minutes. The microbes in the soil will make electricity.
So for this project, we chose to focus on these three SDGs, which is SDG 4, SDG 7, and SDG 12. Now we're going to explain every SDGs that we use. For SDG 4, this project helps people to understand biology, microbes, and physics electricity easily.
For SDG 7, using organic waste to make electricity. This proves that we can make our own electricity by using common materials.
For SDGs 12, we recycled organic waste. Instead of throwing it away, we utilized organic waste into electricity.
In conclusion, organic waste was chosen as one of our main ingredients because it is easy to find and usually gets thrown away at school or home. Organic waste has, has nutrients that help tiny microbes in the soil to make electricity. Using this waste helps reduce stress and shows us how food scraps can be turned into useful energy. The uniqueness are free fuel. Canteen waste is the energy source, no cost and no supply chain.
Dual output electricity plus 80% waste reduction from a single process.
Okay, EcoVolt, your 3 minutes for pitching is already up. Thank you for the presentation. Now it is time for the Q&A session. Maybe I would like for Dr. O.C. Jen to be the first one to give our amazing team the questions.
Sure. Thank you so much, Timothy. Hello, EcoVolt team. So very great, very great presentation. Your idea is very creative. So I would like to ask one question. How much electricity can your EcoVolt system produce?
It can produce 0.3 to 0.8 volts.
All right. Thank you. So I pass back to Timothy.
Okay, thank you, Dr. O.C. Jen, for the question. Maybe from Mr. Jeremy. I think there's a question from you. You may proceed.
Thank you very much, Mr. Timothy. So hi, guys. First of all, congratulations. Your project is very cool. I was very excited to hear somebody was thinking about how to make trash into something actually useful and impactful like electricity. But because I'm not from the biology background, could you perhaps tell us a little bit how does microbes actually produce electricity in the first place?
So from the through the wire and it will create electricity.
Okay.
Wires, yeah.
Okay, thank you very much. And could you perhaps like tell us after you put the food waste in the basket and turn them into electricity, what will you do with the remainings? Or is it all gone? So
No,
food waste that you or how it's going to be processed later on after it turns to electricity.
we will collect the dregs and recycle it into a fertilizer.
Ah, I see. Great plan. And I know that this is only the prototype version, but do you have any future plans about your product later on?
Can you repeat?
Okay, so I believe that the one that you present to us is still in the prototype stage, right? Can you please share with us what is your future plan for this project?
For the future plan, We will give this to.
We will sell this thing, this object, to a lot of people.
Okay. Okay. Thank you very much, guys, for the explanation. I believe that this project can be really impactful. So keep up the great work, and thank you very much for the presentation.
Thank
Back
you,
to
sir.
you.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jeremy, for the wonderful questions that you have given, for the EcoVolt and the feedbacks. And I think we still have more time. Maybe for me, I have one questions that it came up, which is you also mentioned about in the presentation about for educational quality. So my question is very simple. What strategies do you think for schools can use your project for the educational? Is my questions not clear?
Is it clear?
Okay.
For SDGs 4, this project helps people to understand biology, microbes, and physics, electricity.
Okay. So the main focus for the use of the prototype that you have created for the international quality can be applied to the biology.
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Is that right? Okay. Yes, because it's very interesting because sometimes in the school context or especially in the class, sometimes we lack of the imagination to try to do the hands-on experience because mostly we learn everything by the textbook like the previous group has already explained to us. But one thing for me is for the improvement is maybe you can come up an improvement, especially for your project because it has a lot of potential, especially you are combining with the physics where you are uh, changing from food waste into some electricity, and it will be a very interesting learning for the education or for the school. Okay, that is all from me, and I think for the Q&A session for EcoVolt is already time's up. Thank you, EcoVolt. It is a very interesting innovation, and all the best for your project.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you for
Okay.
your questions and your recommendation. We will try our best to improve our product. Thank you. God bless you.
Okay, God bless you. Very well. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going to start for our next finalist from the project named Kerselly Kits by Gabriela Isabella Congress, Grisela Adeline Pramono, and Linel Gracelina Chialos from Indonesia. You may proceed to try the share screen first to make sure there are no technical problems.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, Kerselly kids. I think there are no technical problems here in the share screen. Your time for pitching is 3 minutes. Make sure to pay attention to that. Good luck and all the best for you.
Your honorable judges and the participants, good morning. We are Team Kerselly from Maginapati Global Primary School. I'm Elisa Tramono. My name is Gabriela Isabella Congress. And my name is Lynn Gracelina Chiales. Today we will present you our innovation
Kerselly, a project that helps create a waste-free and a sustainable learning space in our school. And my friend is going to share you the problems.
So here I share the problems we have in our school. Many students always buy snack. Packaging snack is from plastic. The plastic is wet and the snack content has sugar. Many children don't like eat fruit and we have many trees of carton in my school. A fruit of carton become a waste.
So let me tell you about our innovation process. We have observation, research, experiment, and improvement. We did an observation in our school, and there are plastic waste were everywhere. Some students were prone to illness, and certain fruits fell, piled up, and rotted on the ground. So we did a research. We read a journal about certain fruit. This, we discussed different and teacher about the nutrients from the fruit. We collected information of students' favorite snack types, and we connected and mapped information to get the idea of the innovation. This is our first experiment. First, we pick and collect the custard fruit in our school. Then, we wash them cleanly. We weigh them, we blend them, and strain the juice. After that, we add the gelatin powder and a small amount of sugar. We cook it until it boils and put it to mold and let it cool. Our first prototype was colorless and the texture was not chewy. So we did a research again about making food chewy and repeated experiment with new formula. We also added dragon fruit extract as a natural dye, and the result is we could make our final product that is good in color, taste, and texture as we expected.
So, why Kerselly kids? We have 5 reasons. It uses local fruits around us. It is easy to make. It is rich of vitamins, fibers, and minerals. It helps our school waste free.
And the most important part is Kerselly Kits will be the first snack and bowl made from fruit, transforming a simple local harvest into healthy innovation for children. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Kerselly Kids, for the wonderful pitch. Now we will go to our next session, which is the Q&A session. Maybe I'll proceed. I'll let Mr. Jeremy to the honors to do the first question. Mr. Jeremy, your stage is yours.
Thank you very much, Mr. Timothy. Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
First of all, congratulations. That is a very well-planned presentation. I really love the presentation. Good job. I do
Thank
have some
you.
questions for your team. Perhaps one of the questions that I'm really intrigued with, have you ever tested the shelf life for your candy? How long can it stay outside without being refrigerated?
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
Okay. So how long can it stay outside the refrigerator for it to be safe to be consumed?
It can stay about 4 days.
Oh, I see. That's great. And if in the future you are going to sell your candies to people all around Bobo or perhaps Indonesia, do you have like your cost estimation or like how much will it cost for a package of the Kersley Kids candy?
Yes, of course.
Okay, so how much is the total cost?
For the packaging, we are thinking it's for our future innovation. I think we are going to use the leaves.
Leaves? Like leaf?
Yeah,
Oh, can you tell us the reason why?
because it makes the packaging natural and edible.
Oh, that's a really great plan. Okay, first of all, congratulations one more time. I do have a little bit feedback for you guys. Maybe the first one, because you mentioned that uh, the, the natural coloring is from fruits and everything is natural, right? You use healthy ingredients. The shelf life, I think, is too short for 4 days because if you want to ship it later on, if you want to share it to your friends, perhaps outside of Bobo, let's say us in Java wants to try your candy. If you only have 4 days of shelf life, it will get expired before we can eat it. So that's one of the point that I think you can try to improve in the future for the shelf life. But nevertheless, it was a really wonderful project and a great presentation. Good job to you guys.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Jeremy, for the questions and feedbacks. And we also still have time. Maybe there are any questions from our mentor judge, Mr. Dr. Ochi Jan.
I've only have one question to Kerselly kids. Hello. Uh, how can you encourage more students to choose your Kerselly snacks instead of packaged snacks?
Because our snack contain too much sugar and we want to make the snack huh? Jawab. Jawab.
Oh, yeah.
Because our
Okay.
snack is natural and local taste.
Do you do any market survey?
Okay, guys, perhaps just to clarify what doctor wants to ask you. So how are you planning to get your friends to choose your snack rather than the snack that they sell in, let's say, the local mini market, you know, because they are used to eating snacks with high sugar, right? So
Yes,
how are you
correct.
going to encourage them to, hey, my snack is healthier, eat this. How are you going to encourage them to do that?
Thank you so much, Jeremy, for your
Just
clarification.
note that we will promote it.
Okay, I think good try. Okay, but I think after this you may add in your future plan. Okay, because I never taste your Kerselly snack, so I'm not sure how how does it taste like. Okay, so it would be better for you to do some survey and try. Not you don't have to try with a very huge crowd. Maybe just within your friends. Okay, a few one. Okay, you can shoot some video and to share with us their feedback as well. For example, this is the package, okay, the food that you used to eat, okay. Another one is your cursory snack, and then just try, okay, who will going to choose your snack instead of others, okay. If the of course the more is the will be the better. All right. So this is some exposure for you. Thank you so much. I pass back to Timothy. Thank you.
Okay.
Okay, thank
Thank you,
you.
Dr. Ochi Jan, for the questions and also the feedbacks. Hopefully, every feedbacks, every answer, every questions that the mentor judge and our questions will be an improvement for your project for Kerselly Kids in the near future. Okay, very well. Thank you, Kerselly Kids, one more time. It is a very interesting innovation, and hopefully that innovation can still improve until in the near
Okay.
future. Very well. We will begin. We'll go to the next finalist. Is Group 5 with the title project Z-Waste, Zero Waste Students Tracker with AI by Princess Zelda Ilmia, Sangrama Rasio Alwarisi, and Fathan Albi Antitama from Indonesia. Is Princess Sanggrama and Fathan here?
Yes,
Here.
Nice. Thank you for your enthusiastic voice. You may proceed to screen share first to make sure there are no technical problems, guys. Okay, I think there are no technical problems. Remember, guys, your pitching time is 3 minutes, so make sure you pay attention. Good luck, relax, and all the best for you guys.
the Innovation Challenge. I am Princess Zelda Ilmia. I am Sanggra Marasya Alwarisi. And I am Fahal Anditama. We are proud to introduce our digital product. It's an application namely Ze-Wast Zero Waste Student Tracker. So, what kind of apps is it?
Problem background. Today we are facing an issue of the environment. This is a global issue. So, early environmental learning for students is very important and strategic. However, environmental learning in schools often stop at knowledge level, minimum awareness and habit formation. So, it has less significant impact on the health environment of schools, homes, and societies. In fact, the purpose of environmental learning is to habitat students as zero waste living.
Our idea is to support students in adopting zero waste behavior in their daily life through a mobile platform. It's called Ze-Wast, Zero Waste Student Tracker. Ze-Wast is a gamified mobile platform designed to turn sustainable living into a daily habit for students. This application is to encourage students to practice zero waste. And how it works? Ze-Wast is built on pillar for a student-led zero waste movement. These pillars are represented directly in the application navigation with journey and identity. First, action. The mind dashboard where students look real-time zero waste habits. There are 6 habits category. Always use tumbler, always use reusable bag, recycle non-organic waste, composting organic waste, water saver, and clean up. To do the action, students can take any habit and click snap action to upload or click their action. This app uses the mini AI to analyze the image to verify of their eco action and provide feedback, giving students personalized tips on how to improve their sustainability journey. Second, EcoVolt. EcoVolt allows students to publish their action, and EcoVolt allows students to see peers' action. Eco Life, influence. Third, journey. The story to long term consistent of student is not just about one-off action, but about building sustainable lifestyle for week and month. Last, identity. Profile allows students to refine their eco motto and represent their school impact dashboard, giving visualization, personal contribution to the planet. To provide hard data impacts such as grams of carbon dioxide reduced, liters of water saved, and pieces of plastic differed from landfills.
By focusing on student needs, we are targeting the generation that will be most affected by climate change, empowering them to take action right from their school desk. This project supports SDGs 4, quality education, and SDGs 13, climate change. Since this app is still a prototype, we will develop it and disseminate. We'll also integrate these apps with environmental learning from school.
Most students want to help the planet, but don't know if their small action matter. Ze-Wast makes invisible visible by tracking every tumbler use and every reusable bag saved. We prove that when thousands of students make change, the collective impact is massive. We aren't just tracking waste. Let's go! Building zero waste nation. Yeah.
Thank you, Z-Ways, for your amazing and energetic presentation. And now we are entering to the Q&A session. I would like to let Dr. Osi Jiang to be the first one to open it.
Thank you, Timothy. Hello, is it pronounced Z-Waste? Yeah, so hi, Z-Waste team. So I agree with Timothy. That was a very engaging, okay, very powerful, full of energy presentation. Okay, so
Thank
I
you.
most welcome. So I do have a few questions for your team. So my first question, how long did you take to develop this Z-Waste app?
We developed this application 2 months, and we make this application with our family and with application development ex- experience, and we upgrade or develop this application with such as at maybe at service habits or etc.
2 months, you're right. So my second question, what was the biggest challenge when you developed this app?
Okay, so when we tried to develop this app, there were many bugs and mistakes in this application. Sometimes it was broken, sometimes we cannot load the application, but soon we develop it and finally it works.
Okay, and I will add the challenge is to if we will explain to the government or to the other school to the student, that is a challenge to our application.
Interesting. My last question before I pass to Timothy. Until today, how many of your friends or your family members already started to use this Z-West app?
Please can repeat the question.
Okay, so I'm trying to ask about the user. Okay, even though this is just a prototype, so may I know until today, okay, how many person or how many user of this Z-West apps? Please don't tell me only
Oh,
three of you
so
are
there
using.
are
Yeah, please go ahead.
so
Yeah.
there are 20 users
Plenty
which
user
contains
is
of
like how many?
family. There are 20 users total from
Sorry,
our
40?
family, our friends, and
Mm-hmm.
20 users.
20. All right. Okay, thank you so much. Okay, so
Yeah.
I pass back to Timothy.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Ozzy Jan, for the questions. And maybe we still have time. Maybe from Mr. Jeremy, do you have any questions or maybe feedbacks for our wonderful Z-West team?
Okay, thank you very much, Mr. Timothy. Hi, guys. Good morning.
Good morning.
Again, same thing, what Mr. Timothy and Dr. Osidian said, that was a really engaging and powerful presentation. Great job for that. I do love the concept for seaways. So I would like to ask you one question. From all the features that you have mentioned, what is your what is that one feature that you are most proud of?
Just repeat the question.
Okay, so out of all the features that you have put in the app, what is the one feature that you are most proud of?
So our most proud feature is the echo feed, where we can see our peers' action. We can echo like and echo comments, which means we can like be have more love each other. We can see others. We can have critics to others.
Okay, that's
We
really
can improve
great.
our relationship.
Okay, that's great, guys. Good job. So maybe one of the feedback is, so I'm looking at your prototype here, the user interface. I think it can be more engaging, especially if your targeted market is for students. I think one of the best example is Duolingo. It's a really great app that already transformed how users habit from doing nothing to learning language with its interactive user interface. So I think you can use that as a reference later on to build your product to the next level. Because with kids, the more colorful, the more cute, the more funny, it will be more interesting for them than just playing the interface. Thank you very much. Back to you.
Thank you so much.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jeremy. And we have already out of time for the Q&A session. I think we will end it here. Once again, thank you, Team Z-Wast, for the amazing project and the amazing pitch. Hopefully, what we already gave to you will be an improvement for your project. Very well. We will proceed to the next finalist with the title project Eco Drops Sustainable Ink for a Better Earth by Maria Natalie da Costa, Zoelo Hermon Stoso. Oh, okay. I would like to call again for our next finalist, Eco Drops Sustainable Ink for a Better Earth by Maria Natalie da Costa, Zoelo Hermon Cristoso, and Joanne Agata Rose Wijono from Indonesia. Are you guys here, Ego Drops? Okay, your video is there, but your voice is not there, I think.
Hello? Hello, can you hear us?
Okay, nice. We can hear you all. Okay, Ego Drops, you may try to screen share first to make sure there are no technical problems during the pitching.
Can you see our screen?
Yep, I can see your screen. Maybe you can full screen it. Ah, okay, nice. Okay, Ego Drops, your pitching time is 3 minutes. Make sure to pay attention to it. Good luck and all the best to you guys.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Hello, everyone. We are from Regina Pacis, Jakarta Junior High School. My name is Maria Natalie da Costa.
My name is Zuelo Hermon Cristoso.
And my name is Joanna Gataros Wijono.
And today we will be explaining our innovation for the ICIA competition, which is EcoDrops, Sustainable Ink for a Better Earth. But before we get into our explanation, we were wondering that have you guys thought that fruit peels can be more than a waste? So fruit peels are a major source of organic waste and contributes to environmental pollution. This project transforms discarded fruit peels into natural, eco-friendly ink by extracting their pigments. The process reduces waste, minimizes harmful chemicals, and promotes sustainable upcycling into useful products.
The SDGs in our project, there are 3. The first one is SDG 4, high quality education. It encourages environmental awareness by teaching students how to make sustainable ink from leftover banana peels. Next is SDG 12, consistent production and consumption, reduces waste and produces environmentally friendly ink using banana peels. And the third one is SDG 13, climate action, natural ink. Natural ink promotes eco-friendly solutions and lessens pollution.
So what is the problem that caused us to make this innovation? Many students worldwide lack access to basic school supplies because commercial stationery is expensive and made from toxic petroleum-based chemicals. While these students struggle to afford the tools they need to learn, millions of tons of fruit peels waste are thrown away daily, causing environmental pollution. This creates a massive gap where a free natural resource is being wasted, leaving students without safe, affordable, or colored materials to express their creativity in the classroom.
The solution to this problem is that we made a product that transforms fruit waste into high-quality, eco-friendly ink. By extracting natural pigments from discarded peels, we've created a sustainable alternative to synthetic chemicals. We are going to improve our product by expanding our range to offer more color variations, proving that professional ink can be both vibrant and green.
So the uniqueness that is from EcoDrops is required from the factors, which is raw material source, it's fruit waste, and it's zero extraction. VOC emissions, it's none because it is water-based. Biodegradable, yes, it is fully organic. Cartridge waste, it's zero because we use a reusable bottle for the ink. Waste diverted, which is fruit peels upcycled. Carbon footprint, very low, local, and no extraction.
And for the ingredients, we use glycerin, banana peels, clove oil, white vinegar, and cornstarch.
And these are the steps in order to create our project. First, we clean the peels. Second, we boil and extract the colors. Next, we cool and strain. Next, we thicken the ink. We preserve and smooth. And finally, we put it into a bottle and rest for 24 hours before use.
Benefits and limitations. Benefits. Because these peels contain natural color compound.
Okay, thank you for EcoDrops. Your pitching time for 3 minutes is already up. We are now continue. It's okay. Everything is okay. You already did a great job, guys. It's very interesting. You started off with a very innovative coming into the presentation. It's okay. Now we will begin for the Q&A session. Okay, so maybe we will start from myself, Timothy. I would like to ask, because EcoDrop is a very innovative thing, I know, right? Because you're using the fruit peels as an ink, as some kind of a pigment. And I've also already watched from one of my siblings that she uses the leaves as the pigment to extract the colors. And it's very interesting and it's a very innovative. And my question is like this. For EcoDrops to be promoted for commercial, for like in the fashion industry and stuffs, how many pills do you think you would need to recommend a person to have an eco-friendly pigment like that? Maybe I'll start from there.
Thank you for the question. And we estimated we need it around maybe 5 to 6 to get like a lot.
5 to 6. Okay. Okay, that's quite interesting. 5 to 6, and then you can almost cover the whole base or what? A whole piece of fabric or what?
Yes, it could. Yeah. Because we
Okay.
only take the liquid from the peels.
Oh, you only take the liquid. So if I may ask another question, so the process you'd like stamp it or how do you do it? The process to extract the colors, if I may ask.
Extract the colors.
The process that we use to extract the color is after we put it in the oven for around 30 to 40 minutes, and after it carbonized and turned into a dark color, we put it in 1 cup of water and boil it for around 30 to 40 minutes. And once it turns dark, we strain the liquid and only keep the colored liquid.
Okay, interesting. So you're using the liquid after you carbonize it and then you boil it in the water. Okay, interesting. And maybe for one final question,
Okay.
what is the biggest challenge during the process of making the EcoDrops from you guys?
Thank you for the last question that you gave us. So the hardest challenge that from the process that we make is to preserve and also smooth the ink because it's quite hard to melt it down the clove oil inside our colored fruit peel.
Okay, the preservation. Yeah, that is very tricky sometimes. Okay, very well. Thank you, Eco Drops. That is from me. Maybe I'll give the baton to the mentor judge, Dr. OC Jan. Do you have any questions
Thank you,
for
Timothy. Yeah, and thank you so much for EcoTrop's presentation. Very lovely. So I have two questions over here. So the first one, how long can your plant-based ink last before it dries or spoils?
So we already experiment it, and it takes like 4 weeks until the ink dries off, like
Hmm.
dries and cannot be used.
Okay, a week, lovely. So, followed by my second question, can your ink be used in regular pens or only in a dim pens?
Thank you for the question. From the experiments we've done, our ink is best used in dip pens or fountain pens. From what we've done, ballpoint pens, it's a bit too thick, so it won't go through.
Very good. Thank you so much. All the best.
Thank
Pass back to
Thank
you.
you.
Timothy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. OC Jen. And I think we have already run out of time for the Q&A session. Once again, thank you, Eco Drops, for the presentation. Hopefully, all the answers, all the questions that we have already given you will be an improvement for your project in the near future. Okay, all the best for you guys. Okay, everyone, we will now proceed to our next finalist with the title project Terrafest by Natania Alicia Weiss Lim from Indonesia. Are you here, Natania?
Excuse me, may you repeat that?
Are you here? Oh yeah, you are here. No. Okay. Okay, Natanya, you may try to screen share first to make sure there are no technical problems.
Is this visible?
Yes, I think you can full screen it.
Okay.
Okay, nice. Okay, Natanya, your pitching time is 3 minutes, so make sure to pay attention to the time. Good luck and all the best to you.
Okay, thank you. Good morning, everyone. My name is Nathaniel Slim, and I'm from Methodist 2 Vocational High School, Palembang. Today, I'm going to present to you about my innovation called Terrafest. Now, the main issue that I'm focusing on is that did you know that the fashion industry is actually the second most largest polluter of the world globally? Now, non-biodegradable materials created by these industries sit in landfills for centuries, and it also leaves toxic runoff that harms the ecosystem. Fast fashion also prioritizes mass production and speed over the safety of our environment. So I'd like to propose the solution, which is Terrafest. Now, Terrafest uses something called eco-printing, where plant colors are pressed directly onto the fabric. It also replaces industrial toxins with much more safer natural ones, and it uses natural elements such as leaves and flowers. The best part is that it creates zero waste, it's biodegradable, non-toxic, and completely chemical-free. How it works is with two special steps, which is mortaring and also pigment release. So for mortaring, it uses a mineral called alum to help the natural dyes attach more securely and also improving its durability and also color fastness of the dye itself. Meanwhile, pigment release is when heat is applied through steaming or boiling to break down the plant cells so it transfers onto the fabric. Here is the prototype. As you can see with this first prototype, the pattern is quite nice. However, the color is quite muddy. With the second one, the colors are a lot better. However, the patterns are now quite faded. But with our final product, the color is now completely vibrant and the pattern is visible. We haven't been experimenting with just clothing, we've also been experimenting with accessories, like this tote bag over here and this beret. Terrafest supports 2 SDG, which is SDG 12, responsible consumption and production, along with SDG 13, climate action. Terrafest supports these SDG by using eco-friendly printing to reduce chemical dye pollution and also promote a more sustainable, environmentally friendly clothing production. Terrafest also has a vision to transform eco-printing from just a regular hobby into a more scalable climate solution, reducing pollution while also celebrating natural design. That's all from me, and thank you.
Thank you, Nathania, for the wonderful and lovely presentation. It's very interesting about eco-printing, yeah? Okay, very well. Now we will enter for the Q&A session, and we would like to start it with Dr. O.C. Jan first.
Thank you, Timothy. Hi, Natanya. Very interesting and very informative presentation. So I would like to ask 2 questions. So my first question, how long does the natural eco-print color last on the fabric after washing?
So typically, without alum, it doesn't last very long. However, Terrafest uses mortaning, so it's supposed to last longer even through washing. It's estimated to last around 2 or 5 years.
Are you serious? Are you sure?
This is sort of based on my research because though I've made the product itself, the product hasn't really lasted 2 to 5 years. But according to my research, when mortaning is used, the alum works as a sort of bonding chemical so that the dyes are able to attach a lot more securely to the fabric. Hence why it lasts like around a couple of years.
You did mention that based on your research. Wow, it's very interesting. But what I mean is like how long, okay, for your research conducted? It's like a year, okay, or just a few months, okay, so in order for you to get this result.
So the research I did is actually through the internet on how long it lasts. I did a couple of research on a couple of articles I've seen online. And according to it, mortaning just helps it attach for that long, basically. Based on I just averaged out from all the websites I've seen. The average of what of those websites and trusted articles says is around 2 to 5 years.
So meaning to say you're using the secondary data, not from
Yes.
your primary data. Okay, so followed by my last question. Okay, so do you plan to partner with any fashion brands or industry players to promote your Terrafest eco-printed textiles?
So I do have plans and hopes to maybe collaborate with a sort of brand or something so that eco printing can be like promoted much more, or maybe like it can be integrated more into the fashion world or maybe daily life so more people can start using it and so an impact can be made.
Like, have you approached any fashion brand out there?
Mm, I haven't done that yet, but I do have my eyes on a couple fashion brands that support eco printing. Sorry, not eco printing, eco-friendly directions.
It's kind of wasted, okay, because you are from the vocational colleges. Me, myself, also from college vocational, so I know your school or your colleges do have some sort like technical advisor, especially in I believe I'm not sure whether you are study fashion or not, okay, but most probably you do have your own industry advisor. So don't waste it, okay. You may always ask them, you may always approach them, okay, especially their feedback. Yeah, their feedback will be very, very valuable because they are the industry partners. And who know, you may get some sponsorship from them. Okay, yeah, of course, after this pitching, okay, no matter what is the result, then you may always showcase to them. Okay, yeah, who knows, this might be your final year project or your innovation project, okay, to showcase to them. All right, so I wish you all the best and I pass back to Timothy. Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you, Dr. O.C. Jan, for the wonderful marks and the answer and feedbacks. Maybe we still have time. I think, Mr. Jeremy, do you have any questions or feedbacks for the Terrafest project?
Okay, thank you very much, Secondly. So, hi, Natania. Good morning.
Hi. Good morning to you too.
Okay, so I would like to discuss further about innovation. You mentioned that one of your key problems you're trying to solve is, sorry, one of the reasons for a problem is fast fashion, right? Usually, from what I know, the root problem for fast fashion is how the trend related to design, related to company's brand image, always change over time. And I see that one of the key differentiation for your innovation here is your printing solution, how you use not just ink, but eco ink. But how are you what is your strategy so that your product later on fast fashion trend?
Sorry, can you repeat that last part because it sort of cut off?
Okay, so what is your strategy that so that your product doesn't get into the fast fashion trend, the fast fashion trend? How it's going to stay in the market that people always going to choose it no matter what is the trend.
Okay, thank you for your question. So I do have some plans for that. So first of all, of course, I'm going to design my garments, my clothing, accessories, whatever, to stay in trend so people will still be interested and therefore they'll buy it. However, you made a very good point there about like, if people like it too much, then maybe they'll buy so much that ends up being like mass produced and it's gonna basically be the same like fashion. So maybe I have plans to maybe like limit how much someone can buy for each product. So to avoid people like scalpers who buy a bunch of products at once to resell it. So like maybe I'm going to just set a limit on, let's say someone wants to buy a shirt, they can only buy like 1 to 3 shirts or something like that. So it doesn't end up being too much.
Okay, thank you very much for your answer, Natania. Back to you, Mr. Timothy.
Thank you, Mr. Jeremy, for the questions that you have given to Natio. And I think we have already run out of the time for the Q&A session. Once again, thank you, Terrafest, Natania, for the wonderful and informative pitch. Hopefully, whatever the opinions, feedbacks that you got, it will be an improvement for your project in the near future. Good luck and all the best. Okay.
Thank you.
Very well. We will now proceed to our next group for our next finalists with the title called Calasoot Balm by Rafael Johannes Iswanto, Keisha Aurelia Oemata, and Michelle Charlene Pinontoan. Are you guys there? Calasoot Balm, are you guys there?
Yes, we're here, sir.
Okay, very nice. Okay, guys, you may try to screen share first to make sure there are no technical problems.
Wait for a second, sir.
Okay, it's okay.
Kalian nagsasabihin, dapat mo ito Zoom na rin. Natanya is that visible? Coba tanya is that visible?
Is it visible?
Yep. It is visible. Okay, maybe you can full screen it first
Okay, sir.
so we can see it clearly. Okay. Oh, okay. Okay. I think we can see it clearly in a full screen. Okay. Calasoot bomb, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
Okay, your pitching time is 3 minutes. Good luck and all the best to your team.
Hello, everyone. We are Team Calasoot from Regina Pacis Baobao Primary School. I'm Misha Charing Binongtoan.
I am Rafael Yohanes Iswanto.
I am Kezia Aurelia Armatan. Today, we're going to be presenting our innovation called Calasoot Balm, a natural herbal balm made from kersen leaves.
We see many leaves fall from the trees in the surrounding environment. And we also often find problems among children, such as muscle discomfort and skin irritation. Because this problem is often experienced by many people, skin irritation and muscle discomfort can interfere activities. Many leaves are wasted in the environment when they could be used a more natural and safe solution. Because it could often help out health and comfort our solution or surrounding environment. This has natural resources that can be used to help solve the problems. Now we have 4 steps of the venting process. First, observation. We see a lot of scattered trash, including plastic, fallen leaves, and paper. Also, while we play or playing sports, we still encounter on children experience minor skin injuries such as cramps and muscle pain. And around our school, we see many Christmas trees growing around. Second, reset. We ask children if they often experience like skin irritation or muscle discomfort. Then research about kersen leaves is good for skin health as a natural ingredient. Now we compare products sold in stores with natural ingredients in terms of safety and benefits, and explore the abundance of kersen leaves found around our environment. Third experiment. First, we wash and dry the kersen leaves. Then we heat the leaves slowly under coconut oil to extract the natural compounds. After filtering the oil, we add beeswax and then put the mixture into small containers. And now we have natural soothing balm ready to use for improvement.
Oh, Kasalban, do you have any problems?
Calasoot balm is made from a kersen leaves that fall down every day. And instead of throwing them away and become waste, we take the kersen leaves and turn them into a herbal balm that is safe, useful, reliable, affordable, and is very recommended, especially when we have insect bites, muscle discomfort, or itchy skin. Second, our innovation, Calasoot balm, is different and unique because it uses local plants that are often ignored. It reduces the use of chemical-based products. It is simple and affordable to make, and it encourages students to
Okay.
use resources wisely.
Excuse me. Okay. Yeah, sorry for the pitching time. The 3 minutes already up. Thank you, Calasoot bomb, for the presentation. We will now proceed to our Q&A session. And I think we will start from myself about the Calasoot bomb. I think it's very interesting. Before we heard from the Kerselly kids, they used the fruits, and this time I saw from your PowerPoint that you use the leaves, and it's very interesting. And if I may ask, what is the biggest challenge in the process of you in making the Calasoot bomb using the leaves?
Thank you for the question, sir. But can you please repeat it? I didn't really hear it.
Okay. So the question is about the challenges in the process of making it. So, what is the biggest challenge that you face during the process of making the ball? Did you get what I was saying?
Yes. It's hard to find the project formulas.
Hard to find the project formulas. If I may ask, if I may clarify, what do you mean?
I meant it's hard to find the perfect formula for our innovation.
Oh, I see. The perfect formula for the innovation. Okay. So maybe what do you think that your team could do to improve the Calasus bomb so far?
Uh, we read journals to improve our innovation further.
Okay. Maybe more research, I think. Yeah, I see. Okay. Yeah. Maybe a feedback for me for the Kalasut bomb is very interesting because you're promoting an eco-friendly bomb, whereas there are a lot of bombs in the world. One of it is like, if you have heard, is like the Vaseline, the Fix, and everything. And my feedback or opinion regarding your project is that maybe you could consider some reference from them to ensure to know why is your innovation is unique other than from the previous innovation. That's the first. I think, yeah, I think that's the first. I think you need to research more to understand better about the Kalasut poem and especially the contents of the leaf itself, especially in the curson leaves. Yes, I think that is all from me. Maybe from our mentor judge, Dr. Ozi Jen, do you have any questions regarding about Kalasut bomb?
Yes, thank you, Timothy. Hello, Kalasopam team. So your project, yeah, hi. You're very lovely. So your project is very interesting. I have two questions for you all. So first, it's very lovely. I like balm as well. There's another one in front of me. Yeah. Okay, so how do you make sure the balm is safe for people with sensitive skin?
We tested it, uh, and we wash it and then we dry it to make sure that there's no infection in the leaves.
Okay, so you and your team personally test it.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So let's put it another level up. Okay, have you sent to any laboratory tests?
We
So I guess it's a no from you. Okay, no worry. Just want to cross check. Okay. So my last question. Okay. How long can your balm be stored before it expires?
It's around half a year to a year.
Sorry?
It's around half a year to a year.
Okay, all right. Okay, that's all for me. Wish you all the best. Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Jen, for the questions for Calasoot Bomb. And I think we have already run out of time for the Q&A session. Once again, thank you, Calasoot Bomb, for the wonderful presentation. Hope for you all the best to you guys, and hopefully you will get the best result. Okay, that is
Okay.
all.
Thank you.
Thank you. Very well. We will now proceed to our next finalist, which is with the title Silver Nanoparticle Extracted from Eichhornia crassipes as Coatings for Corrosion Prevention on Copper Kits by Kevin Mulianto and Matthew Joshua L. Nathan. Are you guys here?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, very nice, guys. Maybe you guys can try to screen share first to make sure there's no technical problems.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
It's still dark. Okay, it's already in. I can see it clearly. Okay, guys, your pitching time is 3 minutes, so make sure to pay attention to the time. Good luck and all the best to you guys.
Okay. Copper is the third most used metal in the world. However, corrosion is a major problem as seen from this slide. And one of the types of corrosion is microbiologically influenced corrosion, where bacteria accelerate corrosion. And that's why we conduct our research. Good morning, everyone. My name is Kefina Mulato and Matthew Joshua. Today, we will present our research called Silver Nanoparticles Extracted from Eichhornia crassipes Coatings for Corrosion Prevention on Copper.
Green nanoparticle synthesis using the leaf of Eichhornia crassipes forms protective films that disrupt bacteria and provide both anti-corrosion and antimicrobial protection. This synthesized method is environmentally friendly since it doesn't use any toxic chemicals.
The purpose of this research is to create a metal coating using silver nanoparticles extracted from water in it. Our first objective was to evaluate the corrosion rate of copper coated in silver nanoparticles extracted from Eichhornia crassipes. Our second objective was to observe the inhibition zone of silver nanoparticles against Pseudomonas putida.
This research also supports the SDGs, especially SDG 9 for innovation, 12 for responsible production, 14 for lab below the water. For the methods, first we extracted the water hyacinth using distilled water and performed phytochemical qualitative tests.
Next, we synthesized the silver nanoparticles by reacting the plant extract with a silver nitrate solution. And to test for antibacterial properties, we applied nanoparticles on paper discs and inoculated the Pseudomonas putida to observe inhibition zones.
And finally, we conducted a metal immersion test to compare corrosion rate between coated and uncoated copper samples. The results showed that tannins, phenols, alkaloids, and flavonoids were present, which help in the formation of silver nanoparticles.
And the corrosion test shows that the uncoated copper changes color, like the diagram, indicating corrosion. And the gray area on the coated copper is a reaction between silver and copper, which is not corrosion. So ignoring this area, the coated copper shows less color change, meaning less corrosion. This data is also supported by the lower corrosion rate than the coated one.
The results showed that silver nanoparticles effectively inhibited bacterial growth within 15.67 plus minus 0.58 millimeter of inhibition zones against Pseudomonas putida.
In conclusion, the corrosion rate of copper coated with silver nanoparticles was lower than the one of the non-coated one.
And the silver nanoparticle extracted from the water hyacinth with an inhibition zones against Pseudomonas putida of 15.67 plus minus 0.58 millimeter.
And thank you for your attention.
Thank you, Kefine Mulyanto and Matthew Joshua L. Nathan, for the wonderful presentation, and it's very informative. It's very
Yeah.
interesting about the coating, especially the CRISPR nanoparticle. It's the first time I
Okay,
ever
thank you.
heard about it. Okay, now we will enter for our Q&A session, and I would like Dr. Ozi Jen to be the first one to have the honor to give our amazing two people the questions.
Thank you so much, Timothy. Hello, teams.
Yeah.
So it's a
Hello.
very, I would say, very informative presentation. Agree with Timothy, and I'm amazed. Wow. Okay, with your your information. Okay, all the comparison. Eventually, I would ask question, but after I uh, look at your presentation, I said, "Oh wow, okay, it's really amazing." So I just have one question. What is the most challenging part, okay, when you are running this project with your team members?
Okay. Thank you for the question. So I think the hardest part of this project, it has to be when synthesizing the silver nanoparticles, because we need it to be at the like exact heat, because if it's too high it can burn, and if it's too low it could like not work. Yeah.
And I can see like maybe you've gone through a lot of step or procedure to get the result. So how long did you take? Because I'm pretty sure that maybe you're not only using like 1 day or 2 day to finish up all the tests, isn't it? You need a lot of time, okay, that you invent in this project. So how long actually that you spend, okay, throughout this project?
So for the testing, for the corrosion test, it's about two. For the corrosion test is 2 days, 3 days, and 4 days.
Mhm. That's it.
What?
That's all.
And the test.
Yes.
Oh, wow, amazed. Okay, you're just using 2 days and then you can get all the result. Wonderful. So I have no more question. Yeah, I pass back to Timothy.
Okay, thank you, Dr. O.C. Jen, for the questions. And maybe from Mr. Jeremy, do you have any questions regarding the silver nanoparticle presentation?
Thank you very much, Mr. Timothy. So hello, guys. I think it's already afternoon here. Good afternoon. So first of all, congratulations, well done on preparing presentation. I do good, Mr. Timothy and Dr. Ojijan. What I would like to ask further is, so you have presented us a really good data. What is the future applicable application for this data?
Wait, can you repeat the question again?
Okay, so you have presented us a really good and a really complete data. What I would like to ask further is, what is your future application? What is this data is going to be used for? I mean, like in the,
The future applications.
yes, I mean like the real life usage for this.
So this is like in our research, it's like corrosion is a really big problem in the real world. So by using this, we could like reduce the corrosion.
And it
Yeah.
could help like with plumbing. Yeah, like that.
Okay, are you going to make use of this data as just a literature, so as a literature for the others, or are you going to make this as the background for a product?
Mm.
What is what is the output of the data that is going to be used for?
Oh, wait. Pardon? Wait, pardon? Oh yeah, the literature.
Do you want me to repeat the question, perhaps?
Yeah.
Okay. So what is this data going to be used for? What is the output? Is it going to be just a literature for others, or is it going to be a background for a product? What is the output of
Oh,
data?
This is just a literature for us because we
Yeah.
don't have any future plans. So we are just gonna write a literature.
Okay, that's all. Thank
Yeah.
you very much.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jeremy, for the information. I mean, sorry, the questions that you have given for the Q&A session. And I think we have already run out of time. Thank you for Kevin Mulyanto and Matthew Joshua for the amazing and informative presentation. I hope that everything that we have already given you from here will be an improvement for your project in the near future. Okay, very well. We will proceed to our next finalist with the title project Sip and Chew by Brigitta Ivi de Angelique, Audrey Raihana Santoso, and Gabriel Cardoso from Indonesia. Okay, are you guys there? Can you hear my voice?
Yes,
Yep, we
Mr.
can.
Okay, okay, nice. Team Sip and Chew. Maybe you guys can try to screen share first to make sure there's no technical problems.
Okay. Okay, can you see?
It's still dark in my place. I think it's still loading.
Okay, can you see it now? Hello?
Okay, guys, so sorry. So there was a little bit of connection problem with activity. Okay, for Sip and Shoot team, are you ready?
Ready. Ready.
Okay, your 3 minutes will start the moment you speak. You may start whenever you're ready.
Okay. Good morning, my dear judges and friends. Today, my team and I would like to present our project called Sip and Chew. Before we start, let us introduce ourselves. My name is Brigitta. My name is Audrey.
My name is Gabriel.
And we are all from Regina Pacis Jakarta Junior High School. Our project started when we noticed in many junior high schools, students often buy drinks such as juice, milk tea, smoothies, or other iced beverages from the cafeteria. In our school, the cafeteria can sell around 80 to 100 drinks per day, and most of these drinks use plastic straws. This means that around 80 to 100 plastic straws can be thrown away every day at school. Because plastic straws are only used once and take a very long time to decompose, they can create unnecessary waste and harm the environment.
Our project supports several sustainable development goals, including responsible consumption and production, climate action, life below water, and life on land. By reducing plastic straw use, we can help reduce pollution and encourage more sustainable habits.
Our solution is sip and chew, an edible straw made from fox candy. Instead of throwing the straw away after drinking, the user can eat it. This helps reduce plastic waste while also making the drinking experience more enjoyable. Here are the materials we use to make this innovation.
Sip and Chew has several benefits. First, it is eco-friendly because it reduces plastic waste. Second, it is fun to use, making drinks more enjoyable for students. Third, it uses simple and affordable materials which make it easy to produce.
However, sip and chew also has some limitations. First, it has temperature sensitivity, meaning it may melt or become brittle with hot drinks. Second, it has limited durability, so it may break more easily compared to plastic straws. In conclusion, Sip and Chew is a simple, creative, and eco-friendly solution to the plastic straw waste problem in schools. By turning a straw into something edible, we can reduce waste while making drinking much more fun for students. Now we will, this is the documentation we took while making the prototype. Now I will open the Q&A session. Are there any questions?
Okay, very nice from Team Sivenchu, and thank you for the pitch. And very nice to start for our Q&A session. And I would like for Mr. Jeremy to be the first to do the honors.
Thank you very much, Mr. Tiffany. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Okay, so great job on the presentation. I do have a few questions I want to ask. The first one, I realized that this is made out of candy, correct?
Yeah.
Will there be a health issues? If the kids are drinking a lot of using a lot of plastic straw, meaning they will eat a lot of candy later on. Will there
The
be
candy.
some health issues regarding that? So that's my first question. The
Okay.
second one, you have mentioned that your product do have some limitations when it's too hot or when it's mixed with certain liquid. What is your future plan to improve so that you can overcome that limitation? And the third one, because it is made out of candy, let's say I'm drinking a milk. Will the flavor will be mixed with the candy? Or if I'm drinking some kind of fruit juice, will it be the purpose of drinking healthy when the juice later on will be mixed with the candy? So those are my three questions. Thank you.
Okay, thank you for these questions. Now I will answer. So the first question was the problem of health issues because of the candy. So the candy won't be a problem because as you can see, the materials they add cinnamon. Cinnamon helps reduce the sugar, so the sugar won't be a lot. For the second one, the limitation. I'm sorry, can you
It's okay. So for my second question, what is your future plan later on to overcome this limitation?
Okay, so for temperature sensitivity, we are planning to add maybe another ingredient so it can it won't affect their texture in hot beverages. And for the limited durability, we add the cinnamon. So the cinnamon, other than reducing the sweetness, it also can make it more durable. So it won't break as easily. And for the third question, the
bakal nyampur saya ke jus atau kalau kita minum jus proses apa?
So while you're drinking, yes, it will affect their flavors, but it doesn't affect that much. So let's just say, for example, you're drinking water and you use this this innovation, sip and chill. The flavor, yes, it will affect, you will taste a slight sweetness to the drink, but it makes it more fun and it will taste more like juice, which is really unique and interesting.
Okay, thank you very much for the wonderful answer. I give back the balance.
Okay, thank you, Mr. Jeremy, for the questions that you have given to Sebenchu. Maybe I would like from Dr. O.C. Jen. Do you have any questions for this project?
Thank you, Timothy. So I think I only have one question. I catch your word. You say that by using your edible straw makes your user more enjoyable drinking any drinks. Okay. So the first question comes to my mind. Who said, okay, other than your team members, okay, anyone else are using your edible straws and give you this kind of good feedback? Wow, it really attract my interest to know more. Could you share more with us?
Yeah, other than my team who used this straw, some of my friends also use it. They say it adds a slight sweetness, even though they think it tastes weird when they taste like the sweetness because they're not used to it. But they say it's a great innovation because yes, it reduces plastic and it is also fun. And you can, the best part they say is when you eat it, it's really good.
You mentioned that they feel weird. So the weird thing is kind of subjective, okay? Or even you say that it's kind of fun. Fun also it could be very subjective as well. So my question is, did you narrow down, okay, in skill, like 1 to 5 or 1 to 10, okay? Did you do any survey with your friends or with any user?
No, we do not.
Oh,
Um,
what a waste. You should. Okay, because these are very, very precious. The first-hand data, the first-hand feedback from your user, and which is very, very good for you to showcase to your audience. So I think you should. Okay, so maybe you can. This is for your future improvement. Okay, so after this, you should put in your slide as well and show to us. Okay, you see, they say good. They're having a very good experience using my straw, and this will definitely to bring some added value to your straw. All right. So I wish you all the best. So I will give it back to Timothy. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Dr. Jan, for the wonderful feedback and the information that you have given to Sip and Chu. Hopefully, every feedback and
okay.
opinions that you have already heard will be an improvement for your innovation in the near future. Okay, all the best to you
Okay, thank you.
guys.
Okay.
You're
Thank you.
welcome.
God bless. At very
God bless you too.
per caritatem.
Okay, very well. We will now proceed to I think our last finalist with the title project Grow Up Jelly Bites by Mikaela Pramita Asmara, Inesia Kianara Dwinda, and Kanaya Latifa Alicia from Indonesia. Are you guys here? Can you hear my voice?
Yes,
Yes,
sir.
sir.
Nice. Thank you for your confirmation, Grow Up Jelly Bites. Okay, guys, maybe you can screen share first to make sure there are no technical problems.
Can we start now?
Okay. Okay. Yeah, you can. Oh, yeah. I would like to remind you the pitching time is 3 minutes, so make sure you pay attention to the time. Good luck and all the best to you guys.
Thank you. Good morning, everyone, and the honorable judges. Today, we would like to present our innovation, Grow Up Jelly Pie, support optimal growth and development. Let us introduce ourselves. We are from Secondary Islamic International School, PSM Magetan. There are Inesia, Mika, and Kanaya. This is the problem. Stunting causes permanent brain development loss and lower IQ. While a lack of protein and minerals stop physical growth, it also leads to weak immune system and reduced productivity in adulthood. And coffee butter provides high-quality protein, 60 until 70% organic calcium, while moringa leaf offers a vitamin-rich boost for the immune system.
What is Grow Up Jelly Bites? Grow Up Jelly Bites is a nutritious snack made from local food ingredients designed to help prevent stunting while fitting modern teenage lifestyles. This product shows that healthy food does not have to taste like medicine. It can be chewy, delicious, practical, and appealing to children 3 until 7 years. SDGs apply. Sustainable Development Goals, SDG, 12 aims to ensure sustainable consumption and production pattern. This goal focuses on reducing our ecological footprint by changing the way we produce and consume goods and resources.
Our innovation for Jelly Pack is a shelf-stable nutrient-dense snack designed to combat stunting using a potent blend of anchovy protein and moringa. Formulated with a konjac-based jelly and fruit flavoring, it offers a delicious low-sugar intervention that eliminates the need for cold chain logistics in remote areas. How to make? First, anchovy powder. First, the anchovies until crisp, then blend into a fine powder. Second, moringa. Then dried leaves with a little water and steam to get a smooth liquid. Third, the solution, boil water, konjac powder, and stevia together until fully dissolved. Plus, mixing. Turn off the heat, cool to 70 degrees, then stir in the butter extract and flavoring until smooth.
This is our goals: combat malnutrition with low-cost superfood, support optimal brain and bone development, create a no-drama nutritional routine, provide safe and a little bit sugar around 2 until 4 gram healthy snack. Social impact. First, break the stunting cycle. Second, empower health quality. Third, boost human capital.
Is it belongless? Yes, it is. Why? Because kids love the taste, so they will eating it every day. Second, the ingredients are easy to find and cheap in our region, so we can keep producing this for a long time.
Thank
you.
Okay, thank you, Grow Up Jelly Bites. I thought the jelly bites means that when you eat it, it will grow inside your mouth. But oh, so that's what Grow Up Jelly Bites means. Okay, guys. Very well. Thank you for your lovely presentation. We will now enter the Q&A session, and I would like to start with from Dr. O.C. Jen to do the honors for the first question.
Thank you, Timothy. Hello, Grow Up Jelly Bites.
Hello.
So very interesting your presentation. So I have two questions for you. So the first one, how do you make sure that the Grow Up Jelly Bites are safe and suitable for kids?
I think because it contains 2 until 4 grams of sugar, so I think it's safe for children to eat it.
Do you have any research to support your statement?
We haven't, but after this we will research.
So do you promote your Grow Up Jelly Bites to any kids and they're really like having right now?
Not yet.
So it's just like a very idea phase. So you haven't like put in practice, you haven't sell to anyone or promote to anyone.
Yes.
Okay, fine. So because if I'm not mistaken, when I look at your slide, you say the kids will like it and they will like take it, okay, the grow up jelly bites every day. I was like, oh wow, okay. It's like it's like become the main uh how should I put it? Okay, it's like become like daily food for the kids. So I'm a little bit wonder and a little bit curious on this. Okay, and because when you it's a food, okay, for somebody to have it, so you must always make sure it is safe. Okay, not just like based on our own perception. You must have some lab report, okay, to have something to support it. All right. So my last question is you say that it's cheap. Okay, so I'm wondering how cheap. Okay, could you share with me? Okay, what is the price, your selling price? If you plan to sell your grow up jelly bites, okay, to kids or to any one of your friend or any family members, so what is your expecting selling price?
And one more bottle.
Maybe around
60, 30 rupiah.
30 rupiah. Is it 30 rupiah
30,000
considered?
rupiah. Sorry, sir.
Okay. You have to be very be careful with the numbers. So you didn't show us the costing, so I'm not sure whether 30 rupiah is it considered cheap or not, okay? Because you need to cover your costs. So this is just some reminder for you if you intend to commercialize your product. And I think there is opportunity there, but you have to make sure, okay, people willing to buy your product, yeah? Okay, so
Thank you,
that's all
Just a
sir.
from
quick
my side.
heads up,
Most
doctor.
welcome. I I pass back to Timothy. Thank you.
Okay,
So,
thank you.
doctor, so just as a quick information, I think the group meant 30,000 rupiah. So if we translate that to ringgit, it will be around 8 to 9 ringgit.
Okay, thank you, Dr. OCJ, and thank you, Jeremy, for clarifying what Dr. Oxygen informing to the group. Yeah, grow up jelly bites. It's very interesting. Maybe for the next question, I think I will take cover because it's quite interesting. I think we still have time. So one of the interesting part of the grow up jelly bites that you are trying to solving the stunting problem in
Yes,
Indonesia. Yes, and it is very interesting. I have seen a lot of reports, a lot of article news about stunting, and it does affect to the human development, the brain development, especially as I'm learning psychology. The brain development does have a highly correlation with the nutritional values. And so it makes me curious like this. From your project, you mentioned a certain, I don't know, I forgot, but I think you mentioned that it could help in improving the brain development. So if I may ask, what is the ingredients that you are using to increase the brain development? And why do you think it is possible? Do you have any evidence that
because
it is
more
possible?
because moringa leaves contain vitamins A, vitamins A, C, iron, and antioxidants, while anchovy is rich in protein and calcium. By combining these two ingredients, we aim to create a nutrient snack that supports children growth while using affordable local resources.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Interesting. So from anchovy powder. Yeah, I think that's very interesting because not many people like to eat anchovies. And this is a very interesting idea to change it into a candy. But if I may further to uh making sure is that maybe it's just an opinion from me because like this is a candy and I want to let you know that to make sure to decide whether this candy is only like some snacks that you usually eat before because you said that it is daily or is it a company a side dish that the kids will eat every day after they eat their meal. I mean, that's only an opinion for me for your future research. Okay. I
It,
think that is all from me. And I think the time for the Q&A session for Grow Up Jelly Bites already ran out. Okay.
Thank
Thank
you,
you, Grow Up
sir.
Jelly Bites, for the presentation. You're welcome. Okay, everyone. I think we have reached to our final group. How is it, guys? Are you quite relieved that all the loads in your on your shoulders already been lift off? I think I see some of the faces already quite relaxed. You have already said what you want. Well, that's great. That's a good thing. And I hope everything that happens here will just go through how is it? Will happen how it is. I hope the result will be satisfying for you all. Now, before we end our innovation challenge at this time, I would like to invite all of you for a Wi-Fi time or a selfie time in the Zoom as a commemoration of your accomplishment until now. Okay, I think there's only one slide for those who are still off cam. I would encourage you to on cam first, or maybe prepare your best appearance, your best move for our selfie time.
Okay.
Okay.
A time call for Silver Nanoparticle team and Green Cycle Smart team. If you can turn on your camera. Okay, Silver Nanoparticle, last call. And for Michelle, Rafael, Aurel, we can only, I assume, Michelle. We cannot see Aurel yet. I think we got covered with the visual background. So if you can move toward the camera, Rafael. Okay, last call for Silver Nanoparticle. Are you there?
Silver nanoparticle is who are you?
Okay, we will take the photo now. Okay, last call for everyone. Be ready. Green Cycle Smart System. Okay, I will do the countdown, yeah, guys. I will count this 1, 2, 3. Everybody give me your best smile, okay? Last call for Green Cycle team. You're on cam. Green Cycle team. For Princess, Rasio, Fatan, we cannot see Rasio and Fatan. Maybe you can go towards the camera a little bit. Yeah, I can see Fatan now, but I cannot see Rasio yet. Where's, oh, yeah. Okay. So apologies for that. You have to. Okay, Green Cycle Smart System. Are you there? Yes. Oh, they also two. Oh, they also two. Oh, yeah. Okay, apologies. Okay, let's take the photo. I will count to 3, guys. Everybody give me your best smile. In 1, 2, and 3. Okay, let me check. Okay, everybody. Great smiles. Okay. Thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today. But don't leave yet. We do still have some information that we want to share. So, first of all, maybe before we close our session, we would like to invite Dr. Osajan to give a closing remark for the finalists. Ms. Dr. Osajan, if you please.
Thank you so much, Jeremy and Timothy as well. So once again, congratulations to all the finalists. Okay, please give yourself a big claps. Okay, because you managed to reach out this stage and you succeed. Okay, accomplish all the work. I would say included the presentation just now, which I feel personally feel very good. So overall, I would like to commend all teams for your creativity, effort, and passion, especially I can feel that, during your opening in addressing the real world problems through innovative ideas. Okay, once again, give yourself a big claps. So each project shows a very strong awareness, I would say, of sustainability and the effort to turn everyday challenges into meaningful solutions. It will be even stronger if you could include more supporting data, such as testing results, testimonials, and marketing surveys to show the potential demand and impact of your solution. So during the presentation, try to capture the audience interest even more by clearly highlighting the real benefits of your innovation. So with further refinement and real world application, your ideas have great potential to create positive change. So well done to all participants. Good job. Okay. So that's all for me. And I pass back to moderator.
Thank you very much, Doctor, for the encouraging closing remark. And again, I would like to also congratulate everyone for reaching the final stage for the final stage of Innovation Challenge Festival Karya in Circle 1. Just a kind reminder, for the award announcement for Festival Karya, it will be announced through our social media at Kryacademia, Krya Global, on Tuesday, 7th of March 2026 at 2 p.m. So please stay tuned with our social media, and you're also going to send it through your emails. Okay, so again, thank you very much, everyone, for joining us today at the final pitch. So with this, I officially close the final pitch. Please be patient and wait for the result on the social media and your email. Thank you very much, everyone. We hope you everyone have a really great day. Okay, and just as an additional information, one of our mentor judges, Miss Imama, even though that she cannot join us today due to personal reasons, she will still see all of your wonderful projects, all the Q&A session that has been done through recording, and she will still do the scoring based on the Zoom recording. So just as an info, and Thank you very much, everyone, for joining. We hope you have a very great day. Goodbye, everyone, and I hope to see you all again. For Dr. Oxygen, I will invite you to the breakout room. So please accept the invitation, Doctor. Thank you. You may all leave the Zoom now. Bye-bye, guys.